Hello, welcome back. Last time I did a secret roundup in this game, and although 26 of them weren't too hard to find, the 27th is another story entirely.
Is this the way to the heart of the Empire?
I don't know, it might be. So the goal is to open these 3 doors without having picked up the short sword, because doing so would allow me to step across this trapdoor without dropping it and enter the staff-only area to the west, where reportedly the final secret room is. I've already evaluated the possibility of doing anything that involves picking up the sword here. I think that's pretty ironclad. I can't put it down again afterward, and I can't cross this without closing that door, and I can't reopen that door as far as I know. The portable orb exists only in chapter 3? I think? Maybe there was one of those in chapter 1. Wait a second. Well, if it was in the treasure crypt here, that would not help me. Also, this is a hand bomb. First treasure crypt had what? Okay, so... No, hold on. Before I get into that, let's check some key routing. So there are 3 blue keys, all of which have sword checks prior to them. So I cannot activate this with fists or dagger. Right? I think that's true. Yeah, orbs require me to actually strike them with a weapon unless I have a power token in normal DROD. I don't even know if that thing exists in DROD RPG. Have to have a sword to pull this mirror out of that spot. Have to have a sword to shatter those mirrors. Dagger will not do. And again, have to have a sword to pull that out of the corner. That room's not relevant. Can't get here. Can't get here. Okay, so if those keys are strictly off limits, what about this one? This is a blue key. Am I strictly required to spend this on the way? Looks like it. Yeah, I don't think there's any getting around that. So this is not a blue key that I can save for that. You are... Oh, wait a second. What about this? Yeah, strictly required once again. Unless I can get through here, which I absolutely cannot. Okay. So none of those keys can be saved in any way. It's just triple check. Yeah, can't avoid that. Nope. So in Forge, I can't get any extra key... Oh, hold on a second. There's no way easy mode gives me a blue key, right? I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it when I first looked. No, none of those keys are blue. And I don't think I want to do it that way anyway. So, that's the status of Forge. No extra blue keys can be acquired there. Blavesco Forest. Let's see, Dead Run, Forge End, checkpoint, Dead Run, House End. Dead Run, Forest End, checkpoint, Blavesco Forest. Forest Start, Treasure Crypt, something. So this is with Dagger, with Wooden Shield, with 1 skeleton key. It seems you have collected a skeleton key. Someone willing to take on this challenge does not need my advice. The plan was going to be open neither of those and neither of these. Instead use those 2 yellow keys and those 2 greens for resources to survive the process of having not taken either dagger or shield. That was the theory. So if the theory is I have to do that, and... Now hold up. What I wanted to evaluate here is can any of these keys be saved? This is impenetrable without a blue key, so not that one. This is impenetrable without a blue key, so not that one. Nope, I'm going to have to do, as I said, unless one more thing to check. If I go to the very start of Chapter 1, the very, very start. Homeland, end of first session, Homeland beginning, autosave. Homeland beginning, well, sure. No, I want to go to actually the start. Okay, Tendry's first entrance into Homeland. blue doors that are in my way. None here, that's... Okay, right, invisibility potion is what I get there. So I would get to use that in whatever way I used it. Alright, blue doors. Blue doors that exist. I can't super easily see them. There's a blue key here. Now hold up, if there's a blue key there... and no blue doors here... Well, yes, that's one of the blue keys I spend on equipment. Of course. There are 3 blue keys. Alright, so there are 3 blue keys. Is there a strictly mandatory blue door? Or would it be possible to take all 3 of these forward? And get... maybe actually... no, hang on. Or 2 and a skeleton key. And get at least 1 piece of equipment? So is there a mandatory blue door anywhere on this level? And if there was, where would it be? These are the optional ones. So, okay, so my route would normally take me here, 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 here. It's actually pretty linear. There's the possibly mandatory blue door. 2S3E. Right here. So just tracing this out on the map, like it kinda looks like this could connect and go around that. Is that theoretically possible? No. So this is an even more solid barrier than the blue. Okay. Well, if it's that straightforward, then what I want to do is load... oh boy, let's see, where is this going to be? When will I... okay. Leaving Homeland, Treasure Crypt route, defeated first patron. No, see, like, this is the end of my very first run. Then the next save is here on the Treasure Crypt route. Where were the rest of my saves? Well, now, hold on a second. Did I not have to redo all of this? Doesn't look like it to me, no. Title, name. Now, name might actually sort of work. Let's just see. Homeland. Session 2. Equipment available. Equipment available. I want the run that was this one. Ah, that's what I did. Right. So I never fully... only once did I redo Homeland. On the first redo, after I had died on the very first run in Flavisco Forest, I came back to do this. So what I want is... okay. What is it called? Purchased? Bought? It's neither of those. Okay, so I'm looking for the red ones. Wooden shield obtained, wooden shield purchased. So this is in chapter 2. Wooden shield purchased. So I would want to go back to... no, I want to go to dagger purchased. Dagger purchased. Autosave. So restore to here. Undo that, and hold on to that key. So don't take either one of those. And I want to open the treasure crypt. Good luck with this. But okay, I will try. So how would I proceed from here? I need a green key and I have one. And that is strictly necessary. The only ways forward are blocked by... you know, I could put this in easy mode. That is a possibility if I just find this completely impossible without it. It's going to be pretty hard, but I understand the game better now. Alright, so I don't know what the state of the world is. Do I assume I have taken good trades up to this point? Well, can I assume that for this route? Alright, +9, not happening anytime soon, but what do I need health for? What do I need? I just opened that door. I need to get through here. This would be nice to have, that'd be nice to have, that'd be maybe nice to have, maybe. I do wish to open the treasure crypt. I think I'm going to leave these mud babies alone. But if I could use a yellow key on, like, 1,000... that I would not otherwise be using, like here, although I might otherwise be using it, then it would be better to fight them. Alright, so mud babies, +4. Okay, let's look at... So if this is my available territory, are there stats I have not collected in this current state of the world? Yes. For money there's defense, for money there's attack. For money there's key, for fight there's key, for fight there's key. Don't open this is a bad trade. Already took that blue key. It may have been too early though. So I might want to go back a bit farther if I know I'm routing not to the shield, because I was kind of rushing to that thing. Yes, okay. You know what? I think it would be cleaner to simply restart this entire chapter. Let's just do it that way. In fact, want to start a new game? No, not really. But if I have to do this much... time. Chapter 1 start. Let's just go here. Alright, so... Homeland. As I recall, this was very important. It saves many, many things here. So if I fought roaches, right. So now they're at +1, you're at that amount. Were roaches at +1 before I picked that up? Okay, hang on, let's be sensible about this. Yeah, so one attack saves 13 times 4. Or 41 times 2. 82 is more than 52, and these can improve further, so I assume I take the Wraith Wings. And there are no other stats available. That also gets me the defense quicker with possibly fewer hits? Yes, definitely fewer hits. Alright, so spider or this way? Well, that involves fighting a lot of things. That also includes a spider. Spider improves soonish. But if I go this way, I get that naturally anyway. I wish I could view quickly a replay of what I had done the first time through here. But I cannot do that quickly. Okay, I could also fight a Wraithwing for a yellow key, or a spider for 3 yellow keys, which is probably possibly better. +3, +1... This would be better done later. If I got 1 attack, spiders would be 31 less, roaches would be 12 less. Yeah, so having that 1 attack would help several things. Wait, yeah. So do I fight, take, open, take? No, I fight this. Again, +3 doesn't improve as soon. Take that. No. No. Yellow key holds its value more than that. No, I want to go all the way around and take this. But maybe not yet. Can I get my hands on a power gem quicker? I will need yellow keys. But this one's pretty accessible. That's a 3. I will want that. I will probably spend green. Green's value is lowered somewhat since I can... since I don't have to use the 2 for the treasure crypt in Fulvesco Forest, theoretically. Yeah, so I can wait on this nasty fight until later, if I don't need that blue key as soon. That's the theory for why restarting is better. Okay, this is all much, much later, after I've collected a blue key. Now hold on, but I do need a blue key, and I think it is that blue key, isn't it? No, it's this one. Okay. Anyway, right, so what am I doing right now? I did already collect that yellow key from the Wraithwing. Do I want to undo that? Go all the way in here, take those things, and already have the 1 attack, which wouldn't have helped me, so no. But if I fight the spider now... I get to save 217 by going this way around. If I zip ahead after having fought another spider, fight this roach, get that power gem, I save 12 plus 12 plus 31 plus 12. That sounds like a lot less. But I am in need of yellow keys. Okay, I took the one from the Wraithwing. That'll get me through to this part of the level, and I think that's... Alright, well, let's try this. Save that key, because I can get more value out of it later. Spider can stay for now.
Collecting gems to increase your attack and defense is very powerful. If you're not sure what to do next, looking to collect gems will often be a good idea.
Making things less painful sounds like a good idea to me.
A life lesson for us all.
So if I went in there...
Stalwarts have a complicated relationship with pain.
That would be less good than fighting this spider. It still improves with one attack, though. Which I can't get unless I have another yellow key yet. Here. Unless I spend a green, which I don't have. Can I buy one? Maybe. If I did, would I spend it on that 3 attack? Maybe. This is lower priority than... well, is it? I really want to spend 30 Greckles to get a green key to open that to get this. No. No, I don't. There are better uses of my everything. Okay. Well, let's just try things. If I would open this now. Go directly to the blue key. Getting in here earns me some health. This room's pretty good. But I feel like I'm here a little early. Can't get any of those rewards. Those would be the big upgrade, but that's not available. I want access to this shop. That's pretty far away, though. Alright, I might need to be a little more judicious about collecting... Okay, yeah, so this... I want that very soon. It's 3 attack, and I would like to have it.
Make sure...
I will make sure of whatever you're saying.
These are Greco.
So I don't have enough money for that yet. I could get it as I go in here. Right, +2, +2, +1. Yeah, that has shop icon on it. Game knows what that's meant to be. There is a power gem in this room, but I spent all my keys before going in here. So what if I did not do that? Because I don't think I benefited from that particular activity. Because I'm out of yellow keys to collect. Okay. So let's try it this way around. I want the power to make the antlion less nasty. I can maybe wait on those potions for a bit. And now I have the yellow keys to spend on several things. If I want this defense, I have to spend a yellow key here, or fight an antlion. Yellow key will hold its value more than the amount of damage I take from the antlion, but getting defense early would be better. As with everything in this game, there are trade-offs.
Make sure...
Okay. So I want that blue key. What do I want first? At least 1 more attack, probably 2 more. So defense would be nice too, because these are a bunch of hits I'm taking. So I currently have 31 Greckles. I could buy a green key and go straight to this, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's try it.
These are Greco games.
I don't know if that's a good deal, but it's what I've done. Okay, so then I have 2 yellow keys at this point. I want that blue key. Would 1 more or 3 more attack help me? Yes. Both would by amounts that feel like they matter. So I think I maybe get 1 more yellow key and go this way. The 1 more yellow key could come from this Wraithwing. Is there a spider guarding some? There is. How are spiders looking? +2. That's not +1, and I think that's acceptable right now. So So with many yellow keys in hand, I take this attack. Now, if I got one more attack, which is still available, Roach would hit me for 9 less. That's very insignificant. But would waiting on that benefit me in any way? Yes, I would get this health. That's the benefit I gain. Can I get here with the current health I have? No. Alright, in that case, I need more health. Therefore, I probably go in here and take this. In the process, also take that. Getting me closer to taking this. I could fight Roach and Wraithwing for that 400. That's an option. These numbers are so small. I could fight this Roach for that 300. Given how little roaches are hitting me, I think that's probably acceptable, though I would prefer, since I am taking this, to do things in this order. So that means I take 9 less damage overall. Alright, so blue key, I have gotten all of the stats I can currently get. Is that right? It is, yes, okay. All stats I can currently get. Open this.
Pressure plates can open and close any type of door.
This guy's voice.
Right-click on a pressure plate to see what doors it will affect. Right-click on a door to see if it is affected by any pressure plates.
Somebody had a lot of fun doing that voice. That was great. Alright, so this little vaults room. What is this actually called? Gem chambers. Alright, so there's an order to this. You hit me 4 times, you hit me 4 times. So since those are the same, I'll take the one that hurts less. Plus 2 for that. Plus 1. Plus 5. So I think it's going to be this spider, that antlion, Wraithwing last. Wait, no. Wraithwing before antlion. Wraithwing hits 3 times. Spider hits 4. Okay, this spider... That Wraithwing instead of the spider because it's more hits, so this will now be less damage. No, it's the other way around, but this will improve further, except it's not going to. Unless... Oh, hold on. No, this makes sense. So you're down to 186. This will improve the spider, the other one would not improve the antlion. Will I live? Are there potions up here? Yes, I will take that. Okay, that feels about right. I'll keep that autosave. I won't be buying either of those. Ah.
It's not listen to that.
Okay. Oh hey, there's a potion.
Did you know you can quickly travel between rooms you've already visited?
I did. Yeah, I think I spent the yellow key instead of the Greckles. For one thing, I don't have the Greckles now. For another thing, it's 30, which is... As I understand... Well, I'm gonna need both Greckles and yellow keys to get to this, and I will have to get to that. Okay, that's fine. So, I do want to be at this shop, though I won't be able to buy anything yet. Except these. No, I can already buy these. In terms of value, this is the one I'd probably want first. That seems likely. I can save Greckles by going this way, and I think that's perfectly acceptable. Over here is lots of good stuff. So much good stuff. This is great. I love this room. There weren't any stats, though. And I can't go north until I have a green key at the very least. Right, and this was the room where I got stuck last time when I was buying equipment. But since I don't need to go for these optional blue keys yet... Well, I can't even get there yet. I'm on my way. I'm in this room now. Alright, this works out pretty well. Fight that roach, and then I can immediately open that defense. So I'm gonna hope 3 def is worth more than 1 attack, 1 def. Sounds to me like it would be. I need a yellow key. There are lots of those around. Such as in this room. Okay. So let's just check what's available. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. That all can wait a bit. The appeal of things there is not that great. Okay, so in this room... not yet. Okay, yellow key for Roth and Rachwing. Yes. Yellow key for Roth, Rachwing, and Antlion. Yellow key for 2 Wraithwings. Yellow key for 1 Roach, but I would want to invest and turn it into another with this spider, which sounds fine. +4, +1, but it's only for 4. I think that's how I want to do things. So you. You. And don't invest in the Antlion just yet. You will improve with 12 more attack. And you're only hitting me twice. Okay. Now would actually be fine. It can improve slightly. Hang on, how much more attack? 12. 12 is pretty out of reach since I'm not getting the dagger. Here's a green key. It's pretty buried, but I require that green key, don't I? Or this one. This would be my preferred route. And I will want to go this way eventually for that blue key, but not now. Wait, there's a green key cost of entry there, though. How annoying. I do have to open this, right? Pretty much, yeah. The only green keys I can get are all in there. Okay. Okay, so if have green key, can go here. And get another one and get ready for this blue. So I probably do want to do that before I go back. No. +1, +1. Yeah, it's annoying those are at +1. That's not, those are fine. It's not like I can afford getting in here. Though I am thinking this might have been the higher value than the 3 defense. Well, I can retry if I need better optimization. It might not even be necessary. I do have the yellow key for this, but not for these. Where do those come from? Now I have options, several of them, right? There's this. Did I run out of yellow keys? I might have to do this room, which is fine. I can do this room if I have to. Oh, and I can buy one here. I want my money for other things, though. Yeah, I do want my money for other things, though. This in particular, that's what I had in mind. Because if I bought this now, it wouldn't immediately do anything for me. There are potions I can get when I run out of health. Oh, and I can invest a yellow key in another one. Oh, I will need to do that. Okay. That sounds fine. There's a cheaper yellow key than that I can get. Not this one. There's a cheaper yellow key than that I can get. Or did I already? No, that was here. Okay. So let's invest. The investment happens in this room. Okay. Now, I can't touch this Wraithwing right now. I would prefer to fight the Roach anyway for the 200. I currently have 2 yellow keys. I currently cannot kill that Wraithwing, but I need to get in there. I'm at 17 Grekel. I'm at 18 Grekel. Do you drop 2? You drop 2. So now is when I would take this. Okay. That's the theory. Have green key. Now, do I spend it here or do I invest? Oh, I need to invest. That is necessary. Sure, there's a lot of goodies in here. I may need some yellows too, because I'm not fighting these guys. No way. Alright, so I need to invest. I don't have the health for that, so I'm gonna have to go get some. This provides some. You're sitting at plus 22. Love it. Now I don't have to do... Oh, I got a money barrier. Well, alright, so I need to collect health. Now is a fine-ish time for that. I guess here is where I would start doing that. Did I say collect health? Yes, and that is what I meant. That's the highest profit there. Nobody's free yet, but roaches are getting vaguely close. Oh, that's the highest profit there. 600 for one spider. Wow. You're at plus 2, though. That may be able to improve further, because there is a 3 attack I'm angling to buy. Again, Wraithwings are not going to improve probably the rest of this level, so that's fine. Still hitting me 3 times. 3 more defense would make roaches free, despite my equipmentlessness. Yeah, but since I invested, I need the money to get in there, so I think I'm doing a lot of things I wouldn't otherwise be ready to do. How much does an antlion drop? 3. The amount that I need, and I need to go through that thing anyway, so I think it's acceptable to fight that. And again, it's at what, plus 10? Plus 10. Probably not improving this level. So I have my 10 Greckles to buy the green key? Wait, why do I need 10 Greckles for a green key? Because I invested. Here, okay. So green key is back in my pocket. I leave this room alone so I don't have to fight that mud baby. And that lets me get in here. They just got a little bit cheaper, which is great. And those are 2 extremely cheap yellow keys. Nice. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, equipmentless so far doesn't seem so impossible yet, because of the goals that I have and what I can forego for them. I don't have a lot on me, but I think I can make it work. Alright, next time, hopefully finishing Homeland in the condition I need to be in for that final secret.